Ready to go now. Now the left fielder, Will Benson. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. Got him. Nice play. Addison Barger, the next to hit.
Addison Barger.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. May, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Muncy sends it to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. And first offering is fouled off.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out.
Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
The shortstop takes the ball. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Outside corner, there's a strike. Next pitch is outside.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That missed by a lot. Now 2-2. It's in and out of his glove. Still fires to first, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Elly De La Cruz now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next one misses, and the count now even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
Full count.
They got it for out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. It gets down, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Slings to first. That's the 3rd out. Top of the 2nd, and now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. There's a strike. Kirk measures 5 feet 8 inches, hitting 5th in today's lineup, and he's a native of Mexico. Line drive.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Up the middle. Nice grab. Fires to first, and he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there, an infield single. And now it's Dalton Varsho. That one in the dirt, and that's ball one. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. And they jump out front. It's 2-0. So one out, nobody on. Anthony Santander at the plate. Inside just missed.
Ooh, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Still only one out here in the inning. And it finds its way through for a hit. One gone, runner at first. And next for Toronto, George Springer. Ball one, no strikes. Santander over at first with one away. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And he grounds one back up the middle, and it's through for a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Left fielder will.
So digging in, Will Benson. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Close, but called the ball. And the count is 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That misses. And now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing.
Now this one gets through. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big time costly mistake there. Barker swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability.
Swing and a ground ball. He's in there. It's 5-0. So a man at first. So up next for Toronto, Ben Rice.
Right.
Missed with a changeup. Ball one.
1-0.
A little bit low.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. To the right side, Kim. Over to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Back here in L.A., here comes Max Muncy. And there's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I really like the approach to that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, did get jumpy, and just smacked it to the opposite field.
That just misses. Ball. And it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
And that one is inside. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Just a little too quick on that. Front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Muncy gets his lead at first with nobody out. Bichette to Jimenez. Relay to first. Double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
That's a base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a...
He's got it, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Andres Jimenez. May back to work. And that one wrapped foul.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're putting together strong at-bats with good contact, and 5 of their hits have come on the ground. That's a lot of ground ball base hits.
Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 6-0.
Now pitching.
One out base. New pitcher now, Anthony Banda.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And they'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And makes the grab. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. And first offering is fouled off. In the air to left center. Outman has a beat on it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Set for the bottom of the third, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Ha-Seong Kim. And a foul ball.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Started to swing, held up.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging. Back to the top of the lineup, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Bounced up the middle. Bichette whips it to first. And they get Ohtani for the out.
Up next,
Elly De La Cruz getting ready to hit.
Elly De La Cruz.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. That one missing inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
There goes Ellie. Oh, he gloves it. Back here at Dodger Stadium. New inning getting started. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Will Benson. Freeman over to first in time. Barely got him for the out. Close play. So up next, Addison Barker. And that one pulled foul. The Blue Jays up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Man at first with 1 gone. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ben Rice on the outside corner for a strike. 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. Couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
Ball.
The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He made him pay for that one, and they add a pair. It's 8-0. Ripped to third and caught.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Hernandez makes the catch. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Do you collect baseball cards?
That's
You know,
ball.
when I was a kid, I used to put them in my
1-0.
back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So you know, we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
First offering
1-0.
misses badly for ball 1. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Hops
Ball
over
went
the
over the
wall,
fence.
and that's
That's
an
a double.
automatic double. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swings through the
Back one.
fastball up in the zone.
It's 0-1.
Headed down the line. Springer racing after it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Muncy leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. And the runner holds.
He made it look easy, but I can tell you that was not a favorable matchup.
Foul ball there. Man at second. Inside.
Ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
And that one clips the corner. Just
That's a
missing
ball.
there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
Runner at second, 2 down. Now he breaks his bat. Throws to first in time, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back here at Chavez Ravine, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. That one to first. Freeman takes it to the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Dalton Varsho digs in now, and first offering is fouled off. Varsho in his 5th season, 28 years old. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin.
0-2. Ball. 1-2.
Got him. Now 2 away. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2. On the mound now, Landon Knack.
And he's
Now
got a
pitching
big-time
for the
breaking
Dodgers.
ball to contend with. Hitters
Number
going
96.
to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Knack.
Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground to first. Freeman steps on the bag, and the Blue Jays go down. The batter now will be Will Smith. Flied to right his first time. And takes low for ball 1. They've got a potent lineup.
One ball,
and when
no
you think
strikes.
about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Handles, throws to first, and they get the out on Smith. And next for L.A., Hesung Kim. Gets down, base hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And ball 1. Outside with a breaking ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And that's in for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. Here goes the runner. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Couple of singles back to back. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz.
That's it, ball.
First pitch, and he just misses. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5.
That missed. That's the ball.
Just missed.
2-1.
Just off the inside edge. Next offering is in for a strike.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance.
Now
Walks the walk.
First baseman
Freddie Freeman will come up to him.
Freeman.
Swings and misses. Strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Next offering is downstairs. The Dodgers threatening.
Foul ball.
That's outside. And that's ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And Mookie takes.
Ball.
And strike 1 to Mookie Betts. Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner holds up at third. Base is still loaded. 2 away as 1 comes across.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Tommy Edman, pressure spot for him. Bases loaded and 2 gone. That misses, and it's 1-0. Just missed.
That's the
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Ohtani on third. De La Cruz at second. Betts at first. 2 out of the inning. This one could be trouble. And that's going to roll to the wall. Coming home. He's in there. 3-run score.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
Hernandez now in the box.
0-1.
Comes up empty with a swing there. Pitch misses inside. 1-1. In the dirt. Rice settles under it and makes the catch. Back here in LA. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
Well, these Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
Benson stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swings through that one.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And that
1 ball,
skips
2
in the
strikes.
dirt. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hernandez makes a nice running catch. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Just missed.
Ball.
Starting to go after it. Now we'll look down to third. No swing. Lifted in the air. Left field. Pretty well struck. Hernandez makes the catch. And that'll do. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, James Outman.
Center fielder, James Outman.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Garcia, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
1 away.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Smith in the box now. No balls and a strike. Base knock center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Now batting.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. Late with the swing there. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail. And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
And that's a base hit. Not in time. He's safe.
Back-to-back base hits. Now let's see if they can string something together. Make it a little more interesting.
Ohtani. Now pitching for Toronto.
And now Shohei Ohtani. Late on that fastball.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
In the dirt. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the bottom of the 6th. Swung on. Broken back grounder to third. Can't pick it up with the bare hand.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
De La Cruz, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that one's a little bit low. And now 2-0.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That's in there. That's strike 2. Smith at third. Hernandez over at second. Ohtani over at first with 1 away. Varsho makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. In there. He's safe.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Number 5.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity.
Runners on the move. Late swing, foul to the left. Pitch misses there. 1-2 to count.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, and now for the Jays, Ben Rice. On the ground. Makes the sliding stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Bo Bichette up to the dish. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. That's out to center field. Outman settles underneath it. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. And welcome back to the ball. Park. Now it's Mookie Betts.
For the Blue Jays. Number 23, Jeff Hoffman.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Slider right there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And downstairs. 2-2. Bichette pulls that one down, and there's 1 down. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And there's a ball.
That missed. That's a ball.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And it's caught for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2.
2-0.
Swings through that.
He got away with one there, but he knows
2 balls,
he
1
can't
strike.
go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And
That's the
misses
ball.
inside. Varsho in position. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the 8th, and now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. And the sweeper is off the plate. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And the batter now, Anthony Santander.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Dodgers,
for the Dodgers, Alex
number
Vesia.
51.
Just trying to keep this one close
Alex
here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a
That's inside.
chance to
That's the
fight
ball.
back into the game.
Nobody out, runner at first. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking
1-2.
ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch
Ball.
misses, and it's a full count.
Full count.
Nice stop. Not in time.
No.
He's safe.
Hey, he's through.
First and second, no outs. And the batter is George Springer. That misses the
That's the ball.
zone, and that is ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
First and second, no outs, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Nope, that's in.
Inside, just missed. That clips the corner.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup.
That's a base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
Number
Just a
22,
solid swing right
Ernie
there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Dive, and he's got it. And a run scores from third thanks to the infield single. Bases loaded. Nobody
Base hitting
out.
for the Blue Jays,
Barker,
number
the next
3,
to hit.
Miles Straw. Now pitching for
So
the
they
Dodgers,
turn to Lou Trevino.
And we
Number
all know
58.
about his slider. It's just filthy,
Ooh.
man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say.
Trevino.
Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Santander, the runner at third. Springer on second.
Ball.
Clement on at first with nobody out. One and two now.
That's the
Just
ball, low.
misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. Brings it in. And that is a big first out.
Well, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
Rice in the box with one away as he takes ball 1.
Ball.
Lined into right. Nabs it. Runners tagging from second and third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Fouled off left side. Second and third, 2 down. Swing and he breaks his bat. And foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And at the plate for the Dodgers. James Outman. Sandlin goes 5 feet 11 inches, 28 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. That went outside. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And George makes the grab. 1 down. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Straw has a beat on it. Squeezes it. And there's 2 down. And Kike Hernandez at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Strike 1.
It's 0-1.
And that is the inning. We go to the 9th. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Out towards right center field. Betts running hard to get it. So digging in, Andres Jimenez. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Flip to the pitcher is in time. And even with his speed, they get the out. So up next, Dalton Varsho. That one not close. Ball 1. 1 out and a runner at second. Next pitch is outside. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away. So now here's the DH. Anthony. He gets the intentional walk here and now will force at any base with 2 gone. Here's George Springer. Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they boost their lead. It's 13-5. At the plate, Ernie Clement. On the ground to short. To first. And the inning is over. Back here in L.A. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. And first offering is fouled off. Tried to check his swing there. Appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. The wind of the pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Makes the grab, one down.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Waste no time there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Freeman stands in now and watches strike one. Next offering upstairs. De La Cruz stands at first with one out. They say away.
1 and 2's the count.
Upstairs.
Ball.
2 and 2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Got a full count.
The Dodgers with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning.
Ball 4, take your
and
base.
ball 4, 2 aboard. My partner known for being a touch hacktastic. All right, you walked 130 times.
Oh my goodness.
In your career.
I can't even believe. I win.
No ball,
130
when did that happen?
times. Yeah.
I don't even, seriously, I don't believe that.
And a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded.
Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. It's such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
1 ball, no
Edman
strikes.
up for the third time here, watches that one miss. Just
That missed. That's the ball.
Next
Yeah.
offering is in for a strike. One out, base is full. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Count's full.
Varsho moving under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. The tag, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And the final here today, 13-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.